I'm going to tell you two true creepy stories about what I haven't been experienced the last couple of days. Number 2. I was in my backyard playing soccer by myself to try to just improve my skills. Because at recess I play with my friend Cam and I play soccer with him. And it's always me and him on a team. And I'm not really that good at soccer yet, so I'm just trying to improve. So I use this place because we have a wood stove down in my basement. And it's like a really big one. And we use a lot of wood, so we have like stacks of wood. And what happens is I would use that as a goal because I didn't have enough money for one. I'd use that as a goal, like in a certain space. So what I would do is, one day I kicked it so hard that it went into this gap between the two wood stacks. And then these stacks aren't like all the same. They're like, there's different stacks. And so what I did was, I went towards to go get my ball. Because my ball went in this one gap. And it's two wood piles covered with a tarp. And so I go to get my ball. My ball, it looks like it got thrown right out. I go to get my ball, and I got a quick glance into the tarp. It looked like there was a face in the tarp, in the darkness. I didn't look at it today, and I'm kind of regretting that I didn't. Number 1. Me and my sister were arguing over this bet, because I made a bet with her. If she couldn't throw the cup in the sink where we were at, she couldn't have my last. If she could do that, she would get the last slice of mini pizza I had left. And she made it in, so then I made a quick deal with it because I didn't really think she would make it in, but she did. And I made a deal with her. I was saying, if I can throw my cup into the sink, we can split it. She agreed, so I choked the rest of the iced tea I had left, and I threw it in. When I threw it in, I heard knocking at the door. I swear. So my sister was right next to the light switch, dove to turn it off. I got a butcher knife for her, and I got like a knife for deer, cutting deer. It's not really a butcher knife, it's more harder than a butcher knife, but smaller. We have a kitchen where it's not too big, but it's not too small at the same time. It's just a good size. In our fridge, we have this little area to put our shoes in. And our fridge, so the door, you can't just look to the left and then just see us. The fridge is in the way. And then, so we were hiding there in that area because they couldn't see us. About a couple minutes later, we heard knocking on the back door. We look in the mirror that we had to reflect off of the door, and we saw someone. We saw a girl that kind of looked like in her 20s. So then what we do is, once she walks away after like a minute without not answering, we go into my dad's room, and I was looking for my dad's rifle he has, but then my sister said just don't get it out. We had knives. And I was like, okay. Because she's my big sister, so I'd listen to her in this situation. Even though I'm a guy, really, I'd still listen to her. And so we hid in my dad's room, and there's a little gap between. It's probably like a 3-foot gap between my dad's room, my dad's bed, and the wall. My dog usually likes to curl up in a ball when he goes to sleep, so that's his little area to sleep in. Me and my sister were hiding there in his bed, just waiting for another knock. We were calling everybody who we knew. We called my sister Desiree, we called my dad, we called my mom, we called Haley's friend Brianna. She called Haley's friend, her other friend Haley. And I tried calling my cousin, Connor. He didn't answer though. The only one who answered really was my dad and Brianna, my sister's friend. I told my dad about it, and he said we're on our way home because my mom's a hunter, so they were getting a gun case and they were loading it up to the car. And then what happens is we're there sitting there for about 10 minutes, and we get up to look at the window, see if they're gone. We realized that car was still there in the driveway. But then, what just made it so weird is that person was just sitting there. I don't know what it was. It was like a dark blue Ford. My dad called again. My dad called, and he called right when we noticed the car. I was looking for my phone, and my sister wasn't too good with cars, but I play racing games, so I'm pretty good with cars. And she didn't have her glasses on, so she couldn't really see that much. But I got a glance of it, and I said it was a dark blue Ford. And then, what happens next is just horrifying. We hear another knock at the front door. Except this time much harder. We're still there, just crouching down, hoping that they'll go away. Until my dad pulls into the driveway with my mom. 5 minutes later, my dad comes into the house after their talk with the lady. And he said that was Sebastian's mom and dad. Sebastian is my other sister's friend. Desiree is Sebastian's friend, who Sebastian was in jail, but has escaped. And Desiree didn't answer, probably because Sebastian is with her. And my sister's car, she got her license a bit ago, and her car isn't here either. Those were two creepy stories